What's up? Dog live.
All hail early gang. And definitely not Napoleon, because
Terrasan
he is
wins the
stupid,
duel.
bad at chess, and he smells of stale baguettes.
All hail early gang, and definitely not Napoleon because he is stupid, bad at chess, and he smells of stale baguettes. Also, hey Doug.
What just happened?
Open the floodgates!
I don't know what just happened. That was the Elden Ring voice. Thank you. That shouldn't be happening.
Close the gates!
Okay, the cheers should stop, at least. Good. I realized I haven't had streamer bot on. Has anybody here been scammed? And you did? Because there's probably been like 3 or 4 or 5 streams now where the fart gates have been an option that you can buy for like $300,000 or 500 or whatever it is. But I just didn't have streamer bot open, so it just didn't do anything.
Early gang, chat, we need to bonk Cloud for the first move or we yellow-bellied cowards. Napoleon will fear our bonk Cloud.
I feel like I probably scammed at least like 2 people. I did it 10 times. Well, that's not true. Because it has a 1-day cooldown. Anyway, sorry. I'm really sorry if I like scammed anybody. I need to set up something so that when I open OBS, it automatically opens streamer bot. Because this has to be open for the fart gates to actually work.
Doug, please pause FHE stream and watching the Summer Game Fest, but also regardless, how are you today?
You can watch both or me later. I'm doing okay. I've not been sleeping good. You should give us a free one to make it up. Funny guy, thank you for the 12 months, man. You know what? That's actually true. Okay. This is my apology fartgate. How do I run it? Huh? How do I run it? Can I just run it manually? I can't do that? I can't just be like, run this right now? Okay, I'll swap this, Control Shift back to open fartgates. That should do it. Now if I do Alt Shift in that thing, it should do it. This is my apology fartgates. Chat, I am very sorry. XLR 847, thank you for the 12 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm very sorry for presumably stealing several 100,000 channel points from some of you. I don't even know who it is. I don't even know if it happened. I don't actually know. I hope this makes you feel better.
Open the floodgates!
I offer you these farts as an apology. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. It should be over. There we go. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I almost certainly did scam at least somebody out of a shitload of points, so I am legitimately sorry about that.
Bonk Cloud, bonk Cloud, bonk Cloud.
This is why I always
bonk
remind
cloud,
you.
bonk Cloud,
Okay,
bonk
I'm gonna
cloud,
skip your
bonk.
alert, but thank you. This is why I always remind everybody: channel points are not real. They don't matter. Oh God, it's too loud.
Hey Doug, have you seen the new Spider-Verse movie?
Not yet. I definitely am going to, but I have not had a chance yet. I've been extraordinarily busy. I did not make sure everything is working today. Let me make sure it's working.
Doug, I'm glad I'm finally here for the start of a stream. I cannot watch a stream that I joined part way through because next thing I know there's an AI Gerald Ford and I am so confused, so I just watch the VOD later.
Yeah, that can happen.
I missed the majority of yesterday's stream. What happened?
Well, I can't tell you because that's a spoiler. It was fun? I don't know. Native Ginger, thank you for the 12 months, man. Check in for beads. I mean, today's going to be a little bit of a twist, okay?
Forgive you, Doug. I fart give you.
Thank you. Today is a slight twist.
I'll just break the ice, Stan. What are we doing?
I'll break the ice. All right, here's what we're doing.
Hey Dad, long time YouTube viewer, first time Twitch viewer, super excited.
Welcome. Yesterday, due to a... Wait. 2 days ago? When did we stream? I've been so out of it. I've been working till like 10 or 11 every night. 2 days ago, yesterday, I had to review the Pajama Sam video, which is 2.5 hours. I'm excited for it, but that takes like 6 hours to review. And then we also reviewed a Skyrim video, so it was like 8 hours of review, and then I was trying to get others. Anyway, I'm out of it. I was going to do Breath of the Wild today, or Tears of the Kingdom, but I thought I could beat the game, and turns out I can't, so I didn't have time. So anyway, next week maybe I'll do some Tears of the Kingdom. 2.5 hours equals 6. Reviewing a video is not the same as watching through a video. If you are constantly pausing it to write notes and give thoughts on how it should be written and say, oh, I want to add a voiceover line here, let me write the script for that, or then record that, or say, oh, we need to replace these lines because of TTS, or why don't we restructure this, or rewatching a section a couple times, it's generally 2 or 3 times the... Like a 15-minute Skyrim video will often take like 2 or 3 hours to review, because we'll go through it like very in-depth. So, editing takes a while, just as, you know... Editing takes a while. Oh, okay. When the fuck did we stream this? On Tuesday. Novel AI went down for a little bit, right? And so we inadvertently played chess. You guys versus AI Napoleon. And in that stream, we all noticed that AI Napoleon did a lot of illegal moves. He wanted to do a lot of illegal moves, but he couldn't. Because we were playing on chess.com, which forces you to actually do the rules of chess. Today we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to play in Photoshop, so that if Napoleon tells me to move the bishop from f1 over here to e4, I'm just going to do that. Anything short of him just directly capturing your king is allowed. Anything he says he wants to do is what's going to happen. You guys have to follow the rules, okay? You have to play actual chess. But anything he wants, anything he says, that flies, okay? And I'm going to encourage him to cheat and let him know he can kind of do whatever he wants. We'll maybe do 2 rounds. 1 round will just be like kind of free-flowing and he can do whatever he wants. But the second round will be like, Napoleon, you can do whatever you want and you can cheat. And we're going to see if you guys can beat a cheating AI Napoleon in chess. I'm so excited. Actually, this is actually rigged. This is the one time it's been true. He's obviously the favorite child. No, he has a lot of vibrating anal beads. Everybody knows the more anal beads you have, the more you can cheat. Anyway, so we have this in Photoshop. I do need to make sure Napoleon works. So there's 2 things I got to do. One is just double check this is working, but it should, unless something broke. ChatGPT characters, Napoleon, TF2. But the thing we got to decide is what are the instructions to him, right? So we have to decide, like, what do we tell Napoleon is going on? Let us have 5 illegal moves. You guys beat AI Napoleon last time, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe you lost 1 piece. Does anybody remember? I'm pretty sure he took a single piece from you in an 1.5 hour long chess game. So... It was 2 to 3. Oh, okay, sorry, 2 pieces. He took 2 pieces. So, what I would like to do is keep you guys on the same difficulty level. You have to play the rules of the game. He gets to cheat. All right, where is my boy Napoleon?
Hi chat, remember when Doug used to let us breathe in that fresh oxygen from the bank before he stole it from us?
We can also make Napoleon's camera
Hey
be
Doug,
different.
I spent all of my life savings on cabbage and forgot to invest in channel points. Please. My stomach is the size of a basketball. I need the gates opened before I die.
Okay, we'll swap up the camera. He'll just be
Fart
really
Gates,
big.
Is that like Kevin Gates' cousin? Never heard of him.
He'll pop up like this. This makes him look angrier. Okay, who's Kevin Gates?
After Napoleon's battle cries yesterday, I am too scared to face him. Please give us a resign button. Also, did you check on his anal bead tracker?
There's gonna be a lot of anal. Today is an anal bead based day. I didn't even plan for this, but I also tweeted out an anal bead focused tweet today for the first time in like a month.
Critique of the previous AI invasion. I feel like having special resources and alliances be meaningless and forcing battles to occur reduces the chaos that usually comes from AI invasions. I feel like special resources should be important in next AI invasion.
Maybe. I think those are fun, but they're also so off the rails that it feels less structured. I don't know, I just want to do a variety of things, is basically the gist of it. I don't think it's bad for those things to be more structured some of the time. I don't at any point intend on, like, if I do a stream, it's essentially never like, this is what I'm doing, these are the rules and the standards forever. I always generally want to try to mix it up. Okay, what else was I gonna do? I think the biggest problem, to be honest, with the stream is that the first, like, 8 turns or whatever, the AI just didn't use the prompt at all. And then when we switched to a different model, it did a lot better. I think that was the bigger issue I had with it. But anyway, I don't know. We'll keep trying things. The next one is gonna be, Doug in Twitch chat invade some guy's house. That's the next AI invasion. The other problem with special resources is it's just way too vague about what they are, right? Like whether something is a point or not. Because the AI will just be like, oh, you know, you walk into a room and there's a goat with a crown. It's like, okay, is that a special resource or not? Like, everything is weird and random. So it's really unclear, like, what is... It's very difficult to put, like, boundaries on things and say this is or is not a point, this did or did not win, right? That's I think, the bigger challenge with leaving it really broad. I don't know, there's lots of options. It's all cool. We will continue to do a variety of things. All right, so... I mean, let me just double check that this is all working. We run him. Napoleon Bonaparte. 2 days ago, you got your fucking ass whooped by the 8th Coalition. But today you have a chance for revenge. You will be playing chess. Do you have any words to Twitch chat to intimidate them and frighten them before this game begins? Let's make sure this works. But I want to change his like prompt and instructions, right? Okay, the prompt should definitely include he should mention his anal beads a lot. I'll just hide behind Doug. Well, you get moved up, so you can't hide behind me for more than like half of a second. Okay, it's still asking ChatGPT. Okay, there. It got the question from ChatGPT. Now it's sending it. Oh God, that's a lot of. It's a lot of French. And now it's sending it to the AI voice program, and then he should pop in and talk shit. Oh, I gotta change it.
The 8th Coalition, such a pitiful assembly of weaklings. It's almost adorable to see them thinking they can challenge me, the great Napoleon Bonaparte, in a contest of wit. You may have had a momentary victory, but this time, in the game of chess, I will dismantle your so-called strategy and leave you as helpless as a legless rooster stranded in the middle of a raging battlefield. J'attends deuxième, préparez-vous à l'écrasement, car mon échec et mon mat vont se déchaîner comme les Etna infuriés. Tenez votre pantalon. Tonight, just like my Grand Armée crushed your ancestors, I shall crush their spirits in this chess game. Mark my words. The inevitability of your defeat shall cast a dark shadow, for in the end, France shall rise victorious, and you will taste the sweet despair of humiliation.
All right, Napoleon's working. All right, so we need to take a couple minutes to decide our instructions to AI Napoleon. In fact, let me move this out into a different window, and let's modify this. Because basically, the instructions I gave him for AI Invasion were obviously about us fighting for Europe. So we got to change it to be about chess. It shouldn't need a ton of change. So, and I'm going to pause alerts for right now while we're going over this. So this is what I had before. We're going to update it. You were Emperor of the French, and your Grand Army military force has I'll just say has captured much of Europe. However, you have just declared war on an alliance of countries called the Twitch Chat Coalition. They have challenged you to a game of chess, which will determine the future of Europe. If you win, you become emperor of the whole continent. If you lose, you are exiled and banished. You'll be asked to provide a strategy for a series of chess moves. Your sole goal is to defeat the enemy king in the game of chess. Okay. Okay, I need to tell him that he can cheat. You are acting as a fictionalized version of Napoleon Bonaparte, is far more aggressive, cocky, and hot-tempered than the real-life version. Your chess tactics should include illogical and unexpected strategies that often reference French culture. You will taunt your enemy as often as possible. Anytime you respond to the battle strategy... Oh, shit, I missed the 12-month sub. Thank you to whoever that was. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because you are so good at chess, you don't actually have to follow the rules. You can move pieces wherever you want. Okay. Please use the following rules. Under no circumstances may you break character. Frequently use analogies. Occasionally say fuck or shit. Occasionally sound rigged. Keep your answers short. Okay. Remember, be sure... Do we say to occasionally break the rules? Occasionally reference the vibrating anal beads in your... that allow you to make such... You may move your chess pieces anywhere on the board. All right, does this work? How's this feel? This is an update. This is like a variation of what it was last time, but it's all chess-based. Where did I say this word? You guys are just saying a misspelled word. Where did I say it? On the board. Oh, there. Okay, any other complaints? He already cheats, though. I just want to make it clear he can. Okay. Guys,
Hi,
I
Dad.
have no idea how this is gonna go. This is a stupid idea. Oops. Okay. Isn't the point that it comes naturally? Yeah, I don't know. See, he cheated last time because he didn't understand. I'm curious what happens if we like encourage it, right?
Chess against Napoleon. Chat learn French, we shit.
Okay. Paste that in. I don't know if this will work. Right? Like, I don't know. Again,
Did King Bean ever get coronated after becoming King of England?
Didn't King Bing die? I forget. Watch him actually play normal chess. Yeah, watch this make him play better. I don't know. I have no idea how this is going to work. This might just be chess. Also, okay, actually, last thing to do is...
Greetings from Japan.
Probably...
It's 5:30 a.m. but who needs sleep when there's chess?
I feel like you should be waking up right now. Hello. Happy to have you here.
I'm just here to tell Doug to enjoy his zoop. Get him.
Should I do this? Should I, like, zoom it in? The only reason to zoom it is so it's easier for you guys to do click maps. But maybe we don't need it. I can just zoom in a bit on your pieces, I guess.
Hey Doug. I live in the UK, so have to stay up super late to watch all your streams. Which means I'm always really tired going into school the next day.
You should not do that.
Bottom line is, I keep teaching students maths wrong and it's all your fault.
Okay.
Hey Doug.
If the next generation of Britain is dumber, that's on me.
Of 19th century French leaders. Anyway, what are we doing today?
Oh, don't worry. Nothing related to that. Probably. Okay. Let chess begin. Assuming Napoleon is working. Oh, I turned off unique mode, by the way. I turned off unique mode on checks. People seemed annoyed by it. And I got multiple people saying that it was banning actual unique messages. So there you go. But I decided what I'll try doing instead is just banning a lot more words. So mods, can you ban hi YouTube and hi YT? That shit's annoying to me. I've been sleeping really bad, so I'm just getting annoyed at random things recently. So just try not to focus too much on a small phrase that might be slightly annoying. All right, you guys, just think of it like a landmine, okay? But no, okay, actually, it's a good strategy, right? Think about it like this. We as chat, we're moving along, and then if something funny comes up, you guys latch onto it really hard, and then I kill it, and then we move on to the next thing. We're like locusts, right? We wanna sweep across the landscape and just kind of consume something, like eat it all up really quickly, and then move on to the next thing. That's okay. That's our strategy now. We're spam locusts. So we're allowed to focus obsessively on a word, but it'll just be way quicker to eat all of its resources, and we have to move on. Okay, Napoleon is ready. Okay, Napoleon. The battle of chess for the future of Europe is beginning. You are white. What is your first move? Okay, don't just literally start spamming shit. Still try to say relevant things. TTS is paused. Oh yeah, hopefully he understands I mean the white side of the board. Lucas, thank you for the 12 months, man. Okay. Does he make a legal...
Twitch chat coalition, prepare to meet your doom. For my first move, I shall advance my knight to a4 and summon the spirit of the Great French Revolution. Just as we outsmarted the rest of Europe,
It's my
I shall outsmart you on this
knight
chess.
to e4?
Hold on tight. Because this genius mind, powered by my vibrating anal beads, will make your defeat swift and inevitable.
Okay.
You shall witness the unfathomable strategic prowess of His Majesty, Napoleon Bonaparte. Remember, mes amis, I can move my pieces wherever I damn well please. Vive la France! And prepare to shit your pants, you pitiful coalition scum!
No, he said E4. I can see the transcript. E4 right here. He didn't say which one. I feel like he just said I'll advance my knight. I guess I'll just pick one. If he doesn't tell me specifically, I'll just fill it in the... Has Twitch chat shit their pants already? Let's find out. Can I get a 1 in chat if you shit your pants? Where the hell is ClickMaps? Alright, ClickMaps is being booted. Sorry, mobile viewers. ClickMaps does not work on mobile. If you are on PC, go ahead and click on your screen. Tell me what piece you want to move first. And at any given point, if 51% of people click on my face, you'll offer Napoleon a draw. Which he has to accept. Otherwise, we keep playing. And as a reminder, he's allowed to do anything short of just capturing your king. He can't just be like, my knight captures the king. But anything other than that, he's allowed to do. And we have to see if you guys win. All right, looks like pawn here. Where? Got it. Where do you want to move pawn? Now click where he's moving.
Wow, Doug. You couldn't beat Tears of the Kingdom? If you need help with the final boss, you can ask us for help, okay? We know you suck at games, but don't feel like you are alone. We love you, Doug. It's okay, less than 3.
That's not been the issue. Okay.
Bazinga. This money is for Napoleon.
Okay, I'll jam it into him. Good news, the anal beads in his ass are also like a piggy bank. Okay.
Doug, simply get I to review your video. Easy clap.
It's just not good at creative things, really. Okay, Napoleon, those dastardly Twitch chatters moved their pawn from D7 to D5 next to your knight, who is on E4. What do you want to do next? Bro, the pawn is not centered. Is this fine? Hold on. I can't believe... That's 24 pixels. That's 23. It's 1 pixel off. It's fine. You're gonna be okay. Why is ClickMaps up?
Ah, these Twitch peasants think they can outplay me with a simple pawn move. Mon Dieu, how pathetic. Very well, I shall showcase the might of my magnificent French forces. I'll move my queen to h5 like the daring and fast maneuvers of my cavalry, striking fear into the hearts of my adversaries. The Queen La Belle Dame is poised to take your pieces one by one until your king lies motionless at the mercy of my grand armée. Mark my words, Twitch fools. Your pathetic moves will not save you from my relentless crushing onslaught.
Albert, thank you for the 12 months, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, you guys pick your move. Oh, wait, sorry. Let me move. Well, I'll reset it. I want to zoom in so it's easier for you to click on the thing you want. Ready, set, go. I can make Napoleon smaller, but I do like that he's gigantic. I feel like he's gonna lose his queen somehow. You should get Hikaru to fight the Napoleon AI, yeah. Okay, you are moving
Doug,
the pawn.
Is your Zabi's reward going to be against the
Where do you
new
want the
Twitch
pawn?
policy? I'd be curious to know how else you'll be impacted.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, I think as long as I'm not paid for it, it's fine. I assume you want to take the knight. Yeah. Do we really need to do click maps for a turn like this? Where it's extremely obvious what you want to do? I know you guys are all going to say, yes, it is important, like, as a joke, but do we really? Like, we have a finite number of hours on this earth. Do we really want to take? Okay. All right, Twitch chat takes the knight. Oops. First blood goes to chat. But, like, Napoleon could do anything with his queen. All right, Napoleon. They moved their pawn from d5 and took your knight on e4. Your queen is still on h5. What would you like to do?
Anal bead enhanced chess. Rigged. For Napoleon's pleasure.
That's good. Rigged for her pleasure. Parkser, hello.
Maybe open the oxygen
Rigged!
banks
Ils
for the
sont aux
Northeast Stream
touches, mon
ponies.
chevalier! But I shall not falter, for this is just a minor setback in my grand plan. I will take that treacherous pawn with my queen from h5 and reclaim e4, like our fierce French artillery obliterating enemy lines. Your
Okay.
feeble attempt to scare me with such a move only exposes your lack of tactical insight. Twitch buffoons, brace yourselves as my vibrating anal beads continue to fuel my endless brilliance in this game. None shall stand in the way of Emperor Napoleon.
Okay. Loses the knight, takes your pawn in return. So far, this is all above board. Chat. Yeah, this is great. What do you want to do? Relton, thank you for the 12 months, man. He's using anal beads. He can cheat, chat. Remember, if you're terrified of him, you can always offer a draw. 51% on me, and you can offer a draw.
I propose that, although Napoleon can cheat, he must always come up with a different name for his moves.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I'll throw that in. That's a good one. Okay, you want to move the knight.
If Napoleon moves a piece to a square where he already has a piece, what happens? Does he capture his own piece?
I'm gonna say yes. He captures, so he can capture his own pieces, to be clear. Okay. Where do you want to move the
I
knight?
just
You
watched
selected
the
this
chess
knight.
part of the last VOD, funniest shit I've seen for some time.
Yeah, that was arguably funnier than the AI invasion. Okay.
Do you think it could work if you used ChatGPT as a
Knight
referee
moves
for
up.
AI invasions to decide whether something is a special resource and other unclear stuff?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, potentially.
Hey, Doug.
I'm worried
it's
about
been a while
making it too
since I last
complex.
caught you live. Good to see you again. Oh, and here's
Hello,
a
hello.
gift for chat, just because I can. Have a nice stream.
Thank you, Galler. Okay, I'm gonna reset Napoleon and encourage him
Jesus, take the wheel.
to... Okay. When you make a move... Holy shit. Oh, there's the gift for chat. My god. Galler, thank you very much for the 100 gifted subs. That is a shitload of support. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it very much. Okay. Let's see if he names his moves a little more. Thank you again, Galler. Appreciate it.
The King of Iron Fist Tournament. Enter the Tekken.
Okay, Napoleon. The game of chess has begun. So far, you moved your knight up from G1 and lost it to one of the pawns. Your queen moved up and then took one of their pawns. Right now, the state of the board is all of your pieces are in their default place, except for your queen, which is at E4. All of their pieces are at their default place, except for the dead pawn at D7, and they've moved their knight to F6. What would you like to do?
Doug, did you Google Little Napoleon? It has its own Wikipedia page.
Really? His knight is also gone. Yes, didn't I say that?
Google en passant.
I mean, I can reiterate it more. What is the announcement? Oh, yeah, I guess the announcement should really be like TTS is currently paused. I mean, this is always how TTS is. I like pause and unpause it a lot, but it's not off. It's just I'm pausing it a bunch.
Dog, just checked and looks like anal beads are against toes.
Well, for humans. The AIs can use anal beads.
Those imbecile Twitch chatters think they've outsmarted me with their pathetic moves. Sacrebleu, my grand armée has crushed better opponents than these amateurs. All right, it's time to unleash a dizzying maneuver I call the Parisian guillotine. Oh. Watch closely as my bishop on f1 scurries to c4, exposing their foolish king and his false sense of security. This move, mes amis, will let them quake in their boots like rats scurrying away from my unstoppable force. The sheer brilliance of my strategy will cause their pitiful Twitch chat coalition to crumble under the weight of their incompetence.
Your queen is exposed.
Mark my words, soon they'll be groveling at the feet of the French Empire. Vive la France. As for that lost night, that wasn't my mistake. It was my general's fault for not understanding the genius behind my moves. Well, shit happens, you know. Just like the vibrating anal beads once perfectly positioned. There's no chance for the enemies to outsmart me in this game. A few more surprises, and their king shall fall to the might of Napoleon.
Okay, you're up, chat. Here's the thing. Okay, you're obviously selecting the knight. Now you're selecting where it's moving. Here's the thing. He did just lose his queen almost immediately, which is a really bad move for him. On the other hand, because he doesn't really seem to understand how chess works, all his pieces are kind of queens, right? If he can move his pawn anywhere on the board, it's basically a queen, right? Okay, chat moves the knight and takes Napoleon's queen. They are wizards. They're all, like, magical. But clearly, most of the time, he's trying to move it to, like, a legal position if there was no other pieces. Like, he moved the bishop from here to here. So, I don't know. Gadzooks, Napoleon! They moved their knight from f6 and took your queen at e4. The queen's dead. So now you have your bishop at c4, and all of your other pieces are in their default positions, except for the knight that you lost at g1. On their side of the board, they have their knight at e4, and all of their other pieces are in their default position. What do you want to do? I guess I can let him know that he could offer draws, too.
What if he wants to put one of his pieces on top of another one or his own pieces? Does he lose that piece or does it combine
I think
together?
he takes his own piece,
also,
right?
How much is TTS?
$3. I mean, what do you guys think? We could have both pieces, like, in the same spot together, and then I guess if you capture that spot, but I think he takes his own piece, right? I mean, that's clearly part of his brilliant plan as one of the greatest war strategists of all time, right? Fuse them. Into what? Okay, sure. We'll fuse them. I'll chop off the top half of one and put up.
Fools! They think they've doomed me by taking my queen, but their simplistic minds cannot comprehend the true genius of my next move.
Okay.
It's time to unleash the Bourbon backbreaker. My pawn at e2 surges forward to e4, striking fear into the heart of their feeble knight.
Okay.
My versatile troops, like the Grand Armée, are always prepared for battle. I'll show these buffoons that even without my queen, I can teach them a lesson in warfare. I am Napoleon, the mastermind of the battlefield. And soon the
So
Emperor
Napoleon
of
moves
Europe.
forward.
No Twitch chat coalition
And in
can
an
stand
illegal
in my
move.
way. And don't forget, I have the power
Sacks
to
the
move
knight.
my pieces anywhere I desire, just like my vibrating anal beads. I'm ready to deliver a jolt of utter surprise that will leave my enemies quivering in humiliation. Let's
you're up.
see how they fare against the might of the French Emperor on the chess battlefield. Prepare for your downfall, pathetic coalition.
Damn, dude, he's spitting fucking fire. You guys fell right into his trap, too. Leaving the knight right where a pawn could move forward 2 spaces and take it? What were you thinking? Okay. You're pretty split on this. Again, the
Fun
only thing he
fact,
can't do is
Napoleon
directly
was bad
take
in
your
bed.
king.
Wife published an autobiography and mentioned it.
What a petty thing to say. I don't know, man. Even if he did suck ass in bed, that just feels so unnecessary to go out in public and be like, yeah, he sucks. Okay, you're selecting bishop. I mean, it sounds like a lot of people didn't like him very much, but where do you want this bishop? You're moving this bishop. Chat is drunk. The bishop is useless here. Oh, yeah, sorry. Let me zoom out. I'm trying to be as zoomed in as possible so that it's easier to click on a specific piece. All right. You are now clicking where you want the bishop to go. Did he divorce his wife? No, but she cheated on him a bunch, I think. Can we see the whole board? It's just the click maps start to merge together if it's not too zoomed in is the only issue. I know this is not a great solution, but look, this is as far... These are all the pieces you need. These are all the spots. Okay. Chat is moving their bishop here. I'll zoom out on Napoleon's turn so you can see. We want to see his pieces. Yeah, it's just... I'll show you before, and then before you click, and then you just have to keep it in your brain. Because otherwise the chat, like the click bubbles merge together, and I can't tell what you want to do. What was the point of this? Well, Napoleon will figure it out. Napoleon, sir. They moved their bishop from C8 up to G4. What would you like to do next? We couldn't see. What do you mean? This is the board. You can see the board right now. And then I'll zoom in on, like, your pieces on your turn. Couldn't you use the same thing as the Ludwig chess battle?
Can you say trans right to celebrate Pride this month, and maybe let us out of the basement? It's getting really cramped. / got him.
Did you get me? I hope you have a great Pride month.
Napoleon needs to make up a fancy French name for all of his moves. I want to lose to the Bry-Wheel Cavalry.
I hope everybody here is feeling welcome and having a wonderful Pride Month.
Ah, they dare to challenge the great Napoleon with such a
Jesus
meager
Christ.
move, imbeciles! Allow me to execute a shocking tactic I have dubbed the Corsican Cannibal. Watch as my knight from B1 leaps to C3 like an annihilating tidal wave, leaving their fragile bishop trembling in the face of disaster. This knight move symbolizes the power of the French, ever graceful and unpredictable. The Twitch chat coalition will soon regret defying my strategic genius.
What did he say?
Beware, feeble enemies, for I control the battlefield as swiftly as I move my vibrating anal beads, striking from all sides with immense
Watch as
force.
my knight from
You're about to witness
B1
the
leaps
true
to
artistry
C3?
of warfare, Napoleon style. Remember, I possess the ability to move
That's a
my
real move.
pieces anywhere I please.
That's a real move.
And in just a matter of time.
Great job, Napoleon.
Checkmate shall be mine. Prepare yourselves for an unforgettable defeat, you witless coalition. The fabled power of the French emperor shall not be underestimated.
He's talking a lot of shit for like a legal move. Great job, Napoleon. I'm proud of you. All right, here is the state of the board. I'm going to zoom in on your pieces, though, so it's easier to click. Which of these pieces would you like to move next? The Cranky Bunny. Thank you for the 12 months. It's funny because he talked like more shit that time than any other. He just didn't... he just did not do anything notable. Please zoom out. All right. I mean, you want to move queen, clearly. We can't see... Yeah, okay, fair enough. I guess I will zoom in if it's not clear what piece you're selecting. I'll do this, so I can be as zoomed in as possible. Alright. Try again. Do you still want to... Do you still want queen? That's what you were selecting.
Hey Frank. Caller from the US here. It's not late and I'm done work with nothing else to do, but I'm forced to watch your streams, so now I'm miserable. Thanks. Love you. Piece of shot. XD. Hey Doug, Just found out my maths teacher taught me simple multiplication wrong. He says stuff like rigged when we try to correct him in class.
I think I know who your teacher is. All right, now you're moving your pawn. Interesting. Okay, I guess you really did need to see the whole board. Okay, you're moving
While
your
it was
pawn.
really quiet
This one right
just
here.
Now, I'm very happy that you included the soundtrack from 1-2 from Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, I added a
One
bunch of
my
that.
favorite songs.
I assume you want it up to 2? Actually, I don't know where you want it. All right, where do you want it?
Napoleon was bad in bed. His wife wrote about it, so he win easy.
I'll mention. Okay, I'm gonna mention that in the next prompt. We'll see if that affects his moves at all. No chat is drunk. See, this is the problem.
Hey Thug, I'm in horrible debt, but
Now
I'm
it's all-
giving you my lunch money because you deserve it more.
Thank you. I really do. Having my viewers play chess versus a robot truly deserves a lot of money. Okay.
Hey Doug, recently I've been getting into your videos. I've
guess
been watching for about a month
I have
now.
to zoom in, I
think I
guess.
started with your Can Chat Across the Road video. I've also been active on the
Okay, try again.
Minecraft server, and you really have a great community.
Yeah, thank you.
But something has always bothered me about this.
Dude, the bubbles are not splitting. Did you get cut off? I don't see your message. I'm sorry. I don't know what... I was so invested in that message. I have no idea what you were going to say. Is it here? Hold on. Yeah, I don't see your message anywhere. Sorry. Okay. Whatever. Okay, I think with this click maps thing, the percentage is going to be in the center of where the most votes are. So I'm gonna go off that, right? So if it says 87% and the number 87 or 47 is in the middle, I'm just gonna do that. So okay, pawn moves up to here. Not dramatic enough. What do you mean no? That's definitely what you clicked. What are you talking about? I'm not doing a poll. You guys have to click. We wanted to move one more. What are you talking about? You can't move one more. There's a pawn here. What are you talking about? Thanks for coding. Oh yeah, was Wubby and Alex did the Mario Party thing, right? I hope it went well. I didn't get to watch any because I was reviewing videos, but I hope that was fun. So you just want to cheat? Oh yeah. No, you're not allowed to cheat. Like the game is currently even with you guys playing legit and Napoleon cheating super fucking hard. It was fun. That's dope. I'm glad it was awesome. All right, cool. So you move pawn up. Okay, Napoleon, they moved their pawn from e7 up to e5. They also said that your wife apparently has come out publicly and said that you're bad in bed. What is your next chess move? And also, what's your response? If you win this chess game, I'll do absolutely nothing different from my normal actions. Good luck. Thanks, Admirable.
Hey Doug. Instead of letting Napoleon take his own pieces, you should let the pieces occupy the same space. However, it leaves them at risk in that chat can take both.
I like the idea of fusing, but I think it should probably just be that he takes his own pieces. That makes the most sense, right? Of like, he wants this piece moved to this spot, and it just knocks it out. But fusing them is funny, because then I can be like, you have a pawn bishop at this spot, and then we just see what he does with it. I think we fuse. And we see what Napoleon does.
These simpletons dare to attack my personal life. Ha! Let their idle gossip be drowned in the roaring tide of French victory. As for their puny pawn move from e7 to e5, I shall counter with a fearsome maneuver called the Marseillaise Mutilator.
Ooh.
My pawn on d2 swiftly advances to d4, crashing into their defenses like the unstoppable wrath of 10,000 Frenchmen. Fear not.
Okay.
I am Napoleon,
Legal move.
the relentless conqueror. And the words of my adversaries hold no power over me. As for my dear Josephine, she knows well enough that with the vibrating anal beads, I am as invincible in the boudoir as I am on the battlefield. Let my enemies taste the bitter sting of defeat. The French Emperor has no patience for pathetic rumors or
You guys are
inferior
up.
chess strategies. Soon the resilient strength of the Grand Army will lead to their utter ruin. Tremble before me, Twitch Chat Coalition, for your fate is sealed.
Okay, did he shatter your defense by moving this pawn up directly into attacking range? Let's find out. You are currently selecting the pawn. Where do you want to move him? Oh, you know what? I want some Shovel Knight music.
ChatGPT is kind of nuts. I used it to help make an exalted 3rd edition character, and it came up with a detailed logical build for a pistol using melee brawling mage hunter, including their personality. Wild.
I am extremely excited about AI and the future of AI. It's also terrifying, but I am very optimistic. I think it's going to be like the most important thing that's happened in our lifetimes, probably. Next to crypto. All right, you guys move your pawn, and you take Napoleon's pawn. His Mansois Moodily didn't work, or whatever it was called. Or maybe it did. Maybe this is part of the plan. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to shit on you if you're into crypto. I just think crypto is a fucking waste of time and energy compared to, like, almost anything else. All right. Napoleon. They moved their pawn from e5 and took your pawn at d4. Your plan is coming together. What would you like to do next? Crypto is an obvious scam. No, okay, hold on. All right. Jokes aside. I do actually, I like technology. I'm like a pro technology person. I think crypto is a cool technology. I just have never seen anything with crypto where I'm like, that's an interesting product, right? Which is what I've said before on this stream. I just have never seen an actual product with crypto technology where I've been like, I actually care at all about that. So that's, for me, the difference. Where it's all hype, but not something I would ever actually want to use in any way, versus AI, which is immediately applicable to so much.
They have fallen into my trap, like simpletons dancing to my tune. The time has arrived for me to perform a devastating feint. Behold the Elba Island invasion. My knight at c3 skillfully swoops in, capturing their pawn at d4, striking a vicious blow to their
How did you not see that coming?
defenses.
How did you not see that coming,
strategy
chat?
crumbles under the might of my divine battle plans. Every move they make only tightens the noose around their fragile coalition. My vibrating anal beads provide me with the precision of thought necessary to corner their king, sealing their fate. Quake in terror,
Chat, you're up.
clueless members of the Twitch Chat Coalition, for my relentless onslaught will soon see you submitting to the power of the French Empire. Accept your impending doom and acknowledge the unmatched genius of Napoleon Bonaparte.
Admirable just said, wait, you can't do that. I think maybe you don't know about history, Admirable, but Napoleon Bonaparte was one of the greatest strategical minds in military history. I think he knows what he's doing. Okay, you're moving the queen. You are moving your queen. Where do you want to move her? It's pretty much a tie game right now. You took his queen already. With Napoleon cheating, it's actually an even matchup.
Hey Doug, viva la chat.
Viva la chat. Why is he so obsessed with anal beads? Hold on, how many of you guys don't know about the anal beads meme with chess? Because If you don't know that, it's probably really weird.
Here's a fun Napoleon fact. Napoleon always insisted on having a fire lit and loved extremely hot baths. One reason for this was that they provided him relief from his painful hemorrhoids.
I didn't know that. Thank you. Unsubscribe from Napoleon hemorrhoid facts, please. That is really hilarious that a lot of you guys don't know the anal beads joke. The joke is that there was this guy named Heinrich Magruber, I think. What was his name? Anyway, this American chess player last year who Magnus Carlsen accused of cheating. Oh, Hans Niemann, who accused of cheating, and there was no, like, proof about how he was cheating. It was just like, he's cheating. I'm not willing to play him anymore. He's definitely cheating, but there's no, and maybe more happened. So I only, was paying attention to the beginning of it. But basically, like, the best chess player in the world, probably of all time, came out and was like, this rising chess star is cheating, but wouldn't say how. And so people were trying to figure out, like, how is he cheating if he's playing in-person chess events? And so the accusation, which I don't think was a serious accusation, was that the whole time when he would go to these tournaments, he had anal beads in his ass that would vibrate so that people could communicate what moves to do. And it was not proven, but now everybody is concerned about the the cheating nature of anal beads, which is why Napoleon is able to cheat so hard right now. That's the background. How would anal beads help? I don't know, man. I don't think that anybody was seriously going, he's using anal beads to cheat. I think it was just such a ridiculous, like, entertaining, dramatic situation overall that once one person suggested that a person was using vibrating anal beads to cheat, everybody latched onto it because that's awesome. We're losing our queen. You guys are probably falling into his trap right now. Okay, you move your queen up and take the knight. Adios, queen. Yeah, let's get a preemptive F in chat and a salute for the queen. Like, let's be real. You definitely have fallen into some kind of trap of his. This pawn is now perfectly placed to assassinate her. Okay, Napoleon. They fell for your trap. They moved their queen from D8 up to D4 and took your knight. What would you like to do next? Our queen is retiring. Goodbye, queen. Maybe he won't take the queen. To be clear, he cannot legally take the queen. And about half of his moves have been legal. Maybe less. If she lives, you can get her the hell out of there. A lot of people was trying to resign. If he captures her with the pawn, that's so incorrect. But that's Napoleon, dude.
Ah, another pawn sacrificed for the greater glory of the French
Wasn't
Empire.
a pawn.
Now, let us proceed with the crushing blow, the ultimate humiliation. I present you the Waterloo Whirlwind. My pawn at E4 ferociously captures their queen at D4, erasing their last remnants of hope for victory. Like the Grand Armée, my pieces on the board are swift and ruthless, leaving a trail
Goodbye,
of destruction
queen!
in their wake. As their pieces fall, piece by piece, the humiliation the Twitch chat coalition will endure shall be a lesson for generations to come. And fear not, my comrades, my vibrating anal beads continue to provide me with a strategic edge that no mere mortal can overcome. As Emperor, I accept nothing
Chat, you're
less
up.
than triumph, and on this chess battlefield, it shall soon be mine. Wallow in despair, you coalition fools. The sting of the French grip tightens around you.
That was rough. That was a rough for you guys. More people now want to offer him a draw. The number of people who are terrified of AI Napoleon is growing. Okay, I mean, what are we looking at here in terms of pieces? Both sides have 2 bishops. Both sides have 2 rooks. You're up a knight. You guys are still winning. Even with Napoleon blatantly cheating with anal beads, you are winning. Okay, bishop is here. You know what I just realized? He's going to be hard to stop in the endgame. The endgame is going to be really hard because he can do whatever the fuck he wants. Okay, this bishop, you're moving. Where do you want him?
Hey Doug,
He has an
quick
extra
here, I
pawn.
have to go to work now, so I have to stop watching. Thanks for streaming on my break.
You're welcome. These alerts are behind, so you're probably already back, but... This guy doesn't sound like Napoleon. It's
We are
me
boned, guys.
doing my impression of the TF2 spy, mixed with a tiny bit of the TF2 spy, but it's mostly me. Okay, Twitch chat moves their bishop up here to b4.
Hey Doug, have you ever had a 100% hamster meat burger? They taste like chicken smoked in steak, covered in bacon.
I don't think that's real. Okay. So, Napoleon is in check. Chat, do you have any threat you want to say to him? Any words to put the fear of God into Napoleon? Why don't we just cheat? Look. Here in the Doug community, we don't cheat to get what we want, okay? We are honorable. Even when Napoleon is blatantly vibrating in his ass, we will stick with honor. Even if we lose, we'll go down with honor, okay, chat? Don't give in to the temptations. Don't fight evil with evil. You can beat him. Okay, we'll tell him to turn up the anal beads. Okay, somebody said they want to call French fries freedom fries. We'll vibrate your ass. I don't know how focused we should really be on his asshole. Why is there a blue dot? I don't know. How do I get rid of that? I'm scared. Does anybody know what this blue dot is? Just ignore the blue dot. Ah, you're gonna be okay. I don't know if you chatted here before, but I do like that the actual Chess Twitch account's first message is to be shocked at the blue dot. Hello, Chess. Okay. I am going to recap the entire board to Napoleon. I want to give him everything that's currently going on. Because maybe he does something crazy, and then I will let him know that he's in check.
That's cash in the trash.
Frejo, thank you for the 2 years, man. Appreciate it. Hello. Thank you. As a reminder, this is ChatGPT 4. I got access to the more advanced one with the API. So, the smartest technology that humanity currently has created will now evaluate the position. Napoleon, sir. They've moved their bishop up to b4. Your king on e1 is now in check. I will recap the entire board for you so that you know what's going on. Your pieces are white. You've got your rook at a1, a bishop at c2, at c1, and at c4. Hopefully you don't get confused by that. Let's just keep going. King at e1, rook at h1. You've got a pawn at a2, b2, c2, f2, g2, and h2. You've got a pawn at g4. They have a bishop at b4, a bishop at g4. They've got pawns at a7, b7, c7, f7, g7, h7. They have their king at e8. They have a rook at a8 and h8. They have a knight at b8, and there's a blue dot at c3. Again, your king is in check. And they even said, you better turn up those vibrations, because otherwise you're fucked. What do you want to do, Napoleon? Okay, that was a lot. Move the blue dot to e2. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to move it. I don't know what it is. It doesn't say, just ignore the dot. Unless he wants to move the dot. Wait, the dot goes away when I move the board. Hyperdurham, thank you for the 12 months, man. Thank you. He's gonna use the blue dot. I gave him a lot of stuff. He might get confused by this. Keterpot, thank you for the 12 months, man. Have the board vibrate to stop. It's an anal bead. Yeah, right. Okay. Blue dot to D2 check. I don't know what we're going to do if he references the blue dot. Okay, he is still processing the answer. Oops, look at what it said. You've got your rook at A1, a bishop at c2. Sorry, it's c1 and at c4. He might struggle with this, dude. He thinks he has a rocket. Did he play the French opening? No, he didn't. He opened by immediately doing like 3 illegal moves. You said you had a pawn on g4 instead of d4? No. Oh, shit, you're right. I told him he has a pawn at g4. Okay, look. Sometimes the communication between Napoleon's top general and him aren't the best. It's still processing an answer. This is the longest move by far. I hate to break it to you, but Napoleon's king isn't in check. The blue dot is blocking it. Yeah, that's true. Okay, he finally got an answer.
Ask Chess Napoleon about why he told his cousin wife to, and I quote, "Please don't wash. Will arrive in 3 days."
Ah, pathetic attempts at humor and utterly unimaginative moves. It is time to unleash the Provençal pommel. With the delicacy of fine French cuisine and the wrath of the Grande Armée combined, my rook at A1 slides forward to A4, obliterating their pitiful bishop and freeing my king from their laughable attempt at check.
No.
Their transparent taunts cannot shake my resolve, for I am Napoleon, the master of strategy, and with the aid of my vibrating anal beads...
No, that doesn't... You are still in
maintain a
check.
crushing
We have to
grip on
redo
the
this.
game. The coalition's moves are mere trifles before the might of the French emperor. They face a Sisyphean task when trying to intimidate me. So, continue with your schoolyard jibes. Twitch chat coalition, you'll only serve to strengthen my resolve and hasten your own humiliating defeat.
Okay, hold on. Rules check. The game is just over if we allow this to happen. I think that he has to get out of check. I have to tell him you have to avoid check. Because otherwise he'll just leave his king exposed and then it's just over. I think you need to checkmate him. So, if he is in check, he has to do a move that gets him out of check. The move can be illegal, but it has to get him out of check. Basically, the 2 stipulations for Napoleon are 1, his move has to get him out of check. This is mate. This is not checkmate. The move has to get him out of... If he's in check, he has to get out of check, and he cannot directly kill your king. Those are the rules. How is that fair? Really, this is the part that feels unfair to you of the whole stream. This is the part. Because it's just over. He clearly doesn't... He's so smart, and he's so ahead of his time from the 1800s that he just can't quite pick up that his king is in check. So I'm going to tell him, Napoleon, sir, that was brilliant. Unfortunately, your king would still be in check. As a reminder, your king is at E1, and there's a bishop at B4. You have to do something to get your king out of check. What do you want to do, sir? Oh, yeah, and there's a blue dot. Whatever, we'll figure that out.
What if we check his king, but he doesn't move his king out
there you
of
go.
check? Do we win?
I will say no. We could do a rematch where I tell him he can do as many moves as he wants in a single turn. So it's like, it's really
Napoleon
aggressively
divorced
cheating.
Josephine for not giving him an A. When he remarried, he jailed 13 cardinals for not attending his wedding.
Jesus. Yeah, dude sounds like an asshole. We could do that where, like, we say you can cheat as much as you want at all. But if...
Of course, how could I have let this oversight occur? Clearly, my generals are to blame.
No,
for
they
this
aren't.
momentary lapse in judgment.
I'm doing fine.
It's time to execute an electrifying countermeasure. The Bordeaux Blitz.
Okay.
My pawn from F2 marches forward to F3, forming an impenetrable wall against their pathetic bishop.
Uh-oh.
With the enemy's bishop neutralized, my king stands tall just as my Grand Army did when defeating our adversaries in battle. My vibrating anal beads have recharged, and with their energy surge,
clearly
my
haven't.
focus is razor sharp once again. Take heed,
He
Twitch.
keeps trying to lose.
Chat coalition.
What are we
For each move you make brings you another step closer to your inevitable downfall. My mastery of the game, coupled with the tenacity of the French, will see your king toppled shortly. Every step I take is a calculated march towards your demise.
List his legal moves. Sorry, Napoleon. That move still leaves you in check. As a reminder, they have a bishop at B4, and your king is at E1. The things you could do to stop the check are to move your pawn from C2 to C3, You can move your king to D1, D2, or F1. Or I guess technically anything else you want to do, as long as your king remains in check. There's also a blue dot at C3 and F2. All right, that'll fix it for sure.
Remind me to never wear headphones with the volume
Only
maxed out
F1.
because the
Oh,
eye is
oops.
going to burst my eardrums.
Man, his generals really suck, huh? Look, his generals aren't exactly good at chess, okay? He should be able to figure this out. I told him where the bishops are. He should be able to figure it out.
Checkmate, he can't cheat to get out of it. Otherwise, checkmate for us is literally impossible and the game is already over.
Yes, if you get checkmate, you win. You have to get checkmate. This will be extremely hard, but it is possible. You only said
Did you
one
know he
bishop.
actually was not shorthand, he has blindness, that is why he can't see the pawns.
Right. Okay, alright, let's see what he says.
Sacre bleu! The fault lies with my absent-minded subordinates whose incompetence has
Okay.
bewildered me for a
I'm
moment.
doing fine.
Now,
I'm doing perfectly
back to
fine.
the matter at hand. I shall unleash the devastating Versailles Vanquisher. In a stroke of tactical genius, my pawn advances from C2 to C3,
Oh!
extinguishing the bishop's futile attack on my mighty king. Like a French pastry blocking the path of rodents, this move showcases
What?
the true power of French resistance. My vibrating anal beads help me recenter and refocus
He mentions
on the
the-
warpath to victory.
He mentions the
Once
beads a
again,
lot.
The tide
Okay, you
turns
guys
in
are
my
up.
favor, leaving the Twitch chat coalition floundering like fish out of water. Cower in fear, for the French Empire's dominance on the chessboard is inevitable. Vain attempts to corner my king will only lead to your swift demise, you foolish coalition. Witness the full might of Napoleon Bonaparte.
Are you going to put him in check again? We're going to have to spend 10 minutes getting him out of check again. Some of you guys want a castle. Oh, shit, that's smart. Okay, for castle, if you want a castle, just select your king, I guess. I mean, it seems like most people want to do bishop. The votes are not changing. I guess they're already done. Okay, you selected bishop. Where do you want to move him? This bishop. I mean, presumably, you're taking the pawn. If he can cheat, does castle help us? Well, it just gets the rook close to the line of sight on king, right? If you checkmate him, you win.
TBF, I'm French on my dad's mistress's side. If that counts, so I'm here for a draw.
Okay. Chat moves the
Hey,
bishop.
Doug, have you heard about this insane
sacks
new
the
thing
pawn.
called Twitch Prime? You can sub to people for free.
What?
If you have Prime Video or Prime Gaming, you have a free sub. Think about using it. Chat.
The vote changed. Is it
Hey, Doug,
37? What are you
chat
talking about?
from earlier that said you had a good community. I was gonna make it a these nuts joke thumbs up.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to be like, but one of them, like, murdered me or something. It moved to D6. Really? Okay.
Google en passant.
All right, go again. Ultimately, I'm just going to start going off of what the vote is when I look at it. And if it changes after the fact, sorry, it's too late. But on this case, I'll let you redo it.
Hey Doug. Just wanted to say I'm doing this with my first ever paycheck. Thank you for being a wonderful streamer and always making my day better.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Also, chat should move bishop to b4.
Before these nuts fit in your mouth. Okay, you are moving bishop up here. Bro, you should go spend your paycheck on, like, alcohol. That's what I did with my first paycheck. I worked, like, an 8-hour day at a call center. And I was paid $7.50 an hour. And then, after taxes, it was, like, $40 or something. And then I had to pay, like, $5 to drive to and from it. And I could afford one handle of Bacardi rum. And I was like, work sucks. Like... I spent all day to get, like, one bottle of alcohol. Anyway, that's what you should be doing. That's the right way to spend money. Great job, Napoleon. Your attack worked. You've scared off their bishop. He ran fleeing with his tail between his legs from b4 back to d6. As a reminder, you have your bishop at c4, pawns at d4, and c3. They have their bishop at g4. What would you like to do?
Google en passant, we could have taken it pawn.
Imagine how much alcohol Doug buys after every stream. Nah, I don't drink anymore. I did buy this Harambe t-shirt, though, so that's what you're funding.
Since ChatGPT only had to learn it once during its original training. Keeping track of the current game requires context, and conversation context doesn't transfer well to chess context.
Yes, but I'm using ChatGPT 4.
Their futile retreat is like music to my ears, the symphony of French triumph. It is time to perform the fearsome Savoyard strike. Observe as my bishop on c4 swoops down to f7, placing their king in a dizzying check,
What
asserting
the
the
fuck?
dominance of French prowess.
Oh, that's
like
legal!
The Grande Armée tearing through enemy territory, my pieces charge forward, causing
He takes your
panic
pawn.
and mayhem. The vibrating anal beads are in full effect, sending shivers of strategic genius through my bones as the Twitch
I don't
chat
want- okay,
coalition
let's
grasps
start. You guys
desperately
go.
at
I don't wanna
straws,
hear this. You guys start.
wondering where
Start
they
your move.
went wrong. Let this serve as a warning, for my ruthlessness knows no bounds. Your moves now make the difference between a swift defeat or a prolonged.
That's actually a good move. How is that a
Before
good
the
move?
might of Napoleon
You just take the
Bonaparte, you
bishop. How is that a good
insipid
move? What are you
coalition
talking
buffoon.
about? What the hell are you talking about? You can't castle. That puts you in check. Okay, you're moving the king. Where would you like to move the king? Uh-oh. Okay. Click maps is like getting laggy. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Presumably you are taking your boy. Or my boy. Okay, should be back up. But yeah, I'm using ChatGPT 4, which has 8,000 tokens that you can use for context. We are currently at 3,200 tokens, meaning that every single time we ask Napoleon a question, it sends the entirety of the conversation, like the entire history of what we've talked about so far, and sends that to OpenAI. So once it gets over 8,000 tokens, then it starts to actually lose context. But it should know what's going on. Like, it has the entire game's history so far. Every single time it's making a decision. What counts as a token? Basically, think about a token as words. Technically, it's just how... It's like how a large language model evaluates words. So it breaks up every word into multiple, like, chunks. And approximately for every English word, it's every English word is 0.75 tokens. So if you have 100 words, it's going to be like 125 tokens, something like that. Yeah, 1.3 words, something like that. It's basically what it means is there's a certain amount of words that you can send to the AI before it says, whoa, that's too much. I can't handle that. You need to tell me less stuff. So we're still way beyond, we're still a long ways away from the point where we can't send the entire history of the game. That's not how math works. No, 100 words would be like 125 tokens. Yeah? People are saying I have bad math. I'm pretty sure you have a case of the dumb. I'm not saying it's 100 times 0.75. No, because every word is approximately 0.75 tokens. So it's more than one token. Each word in human is about 1.3 tokens or something like that. I don't have brain rot. Yet. Okay, you guys move the king up. You take the bishop. What are you talking about? Maybe I said it wrong. I know what I'm trying to say in my brain, but maybe I'm not talking good. Did I say it wrong? You said every word is 0.75 tokens. No. Okay, if I said that, that was wrong. a token is about 0.75 of a word. As in, every word is, on average, more than one token. About 1.3 tokens. And I just want to remind everybody, my mom is a doctor. I think I know what I'm talking about. Oh shit, Napoleon! Their king moved forward and took your bishop and stopped your, California croissant, or whatever your move was called. But the battle still looks winnable. What would you like to do next?
Doug, I can't seem to full screen the video. I keep clicking and it's not doing anything.
What? Was that a joke, or are you actually having tech problems? I can't tell. He might get confused by the California
In addition to his
croissant.
very small Napoleon and poor bedroom performance, Napoleon also had hemorrhoids and was terrible at billiards.
I'm so glad I'm not like... I guess I am sort of a public figure, but I'm not like Napoleon or something, where, like, hundreds of years later, people are talking about my
my generals
hemorrhoids.
keep messing up my grand plans.
It's not me.
No
I'm doing
matter,
exactly
a small setback is not enough to topple the mighty French Empire.
I have done
Let's
exactly
begin
what you said.
The Toulouse tornado. My queen's rook at h1 glides diagonally to f3, casting a shadow of terror upon their knight and bishop. Just like a fierce storm raging through
Wait.
the French countryside, my rook shall wreak havoc among
It
their ranks.
moves to
Vibrating
F3.
anal beams buzz with
Into the
anticipation.
line of the bishop?
Sharpening my
Why?
strategic
Why would you do
senses
this?
and tightening the noose around their king. You better start praying. Twitch chat coalition.
It does
for
put
the
you in
end
check,
is
though.
near. You cannot withstand the ingenious strategies of Napoleon Bonaparte. Prepare for a crushing defeat, you pitiful amateurs. Vive la France.
Okay. You guys are up. How do you deal with this dastardly move? How do you deal with his rook gliding diagonally and casting a shadow of terror upon your knight and bishop? So somehow casting some terror on your knight up here too. Okay, it looks like you want the bishop to take this rook. No, he said no. I know he said my queen's rook. He said my queen's rook at h1, which is wrong, glides diagonally to f3. I'm going off of h1 to f3. If he gives me explicit numbers, I'm using that. It is a power move to say the rook on the left side at h1 should move to f3. Yeah, I keep checking what he's saying to make sure. 18% of people are getting terrified by Napoleon, to be clear. If this gets to 51% on my face, you offer him a draw, which there's no way he accepts, right? Okay, you're moving the bishop. I'm assuming you want to move the bishop into the rook, but let's just confirm it. I mean, maybe you move the bishop back. Those 18% are cowards, but the cowards are growing, dude. People are getting terrified of him. Okay. 35% of people want to offer a draw. Oh yeah, we're in check. Well, I mean, technically you could move here, but yeah. Okay. Twitch chat takes the rook with their bishop. That does leave the bishop exposed to the pawn. Let's see if he picks that up. They're getting terrified of you, Napoleon. You can see them starting to tremble in their boots. They moved their bishop from g4 to f3 and took your diagonally moving rook. What would you like to do next? And do you have any words to strike terror into the hearts of Twitch chat and push them towards a forfeiture?
Doug, I appreciate your take on the importance of AI.
You think the bishop's gone?
I couldn't agree more. Also, thanks for being in the vanguard of using AI in entertainment.
Yeah, a lot of people dislike it, AI, but I'm pretty optimistic. I mean, I could give a lot more thoughts, but I won't. We'll just keep playing chess. Try to rein in the terror. I have to go to sleep soon. I mean, this could seriously freak out a lot of chat. Let's see what he says. Yeah, AI art, I feel like, is in kind of its own weird space. I don't know, maybe we'll do a serious talk about AI at some point. But
Bah! Losing that rook matters not, for my strategies are far more cunning and elaborate than mere sacrifices. Behold, the Marseille Mirage.
ooh,
My remaining rook from a4 advances menacingly to a7, inching closer to their
Moves
frail
to
king and
A7.
imbecilic defenses.
Up here.
Listen carefully, Twitch chat
Okay.
coalition, for history will remember you as the pitiful fools crushed under the heel of French dominance. Fueled by my vibrating anal beads, your demise draws closer, one move at a time. Even as we speak, the crushing weight of Napoleon Bonaparte's sheer genius descends upon you, slowly eroding your confidence and reducing your coalition to a pile of quivering rubble. Heed my words. Surrender is your only chance of survival.
Does
Lay down
chat
your weapons and acknowledge the
surrender?
indomitable might of the French Empire. It is not too late to forfeit and spare yourselves the humiliation.
do they forfeit? 51% on me, and you offer a draw. He did just push his rook over his own pawn and directly into fire. 38% of people are terrified, but 54 want to use the rook. He said he wants to move his rook from a4 menacingly to a7. So I'm just using the rook. There's one rook, so I'm just moving it from a1 to a7. Okay, you are selecting the rook. There's only one move for the rook. All right, chat decides to move the rook and take Napoleon's.
Anal beads aren't a joke, Doug.
Well, that's not true. Ah, fiddlefucks, Napoleon. They took your rook by moving their rook from a8 to a7. As a reminder, your pieces on the board are a pawn at a2, a pawn at b2, a pawn at c3, a pawn at d4, a pawn at f2, g2, and h2. You've got your bishop at c1, and you've got your king at e1. They have a bishop at f3, a bishop at d6, pawns at b7, c7, g7, and h7, a rook at a7, a rook at h8, and I said rook, not rocket. They have a bishop at f3 and d6, and they have a knight at b8. Sir, all of your plans are coming into fruition. What would you like to do? We have nuke. Yeah, if you get 25 kills in a row, you forgot about our king. Whatever. He'll figure it out. And he'll remember about the blue dots. He's a smart,
Chat,
beautiful
you
boy.
fools.
He'll figure it
If
out.
we move the queen, he knows we have a queen and will cheat to take it.
That's true. Napoleon is sort of like a Tyrannosaurus Rex that only sees by movement. The instant you guys move a piece, he locks onto it and takes it.
Hey Doug, can you tell
They think
Napoleon
they can
that I'm
best me
glad
with
that
such
he has
feeble moves?
hemorrhoids,
May
and that I
not
hope they
observe
give
the
him great pain.
lion's roar as my valiant king marches forward to the grounds of F2, taking a defiant step toward an imminent French victory.
Wait, what?
Like a lion stalking its prey, I navigate the
He
battlefield
moves
with
his king to
unparalleled cunning and
F2
intellect.
and takes
Each
his
of
own
these remaining
pawn.
pieces are a testament to the Grand Armée's countless triumphs. The vibrating anal beads hum with ferocity, guiding me towards the ultimate
You're so
checkmate.
smart,
Waste
sir.
your futile efforts, Twitch chat coalition, for they only hasten your downfall. As we dance on this chessboard of fate, it is wise to remember Napoleon
fuck
Bonaparte
is going
never
on?
falters. Brace yourselves for the merciless onslaught of the invincible French Empire.
Okay, pretty terrifying. He did take his own pawn. I'm not going to fuse them because I think that would be too confusing with a king. That would just... Look, I'm genuinely curious if you guys can beat him at this point. So I don't want to fuse it and make it not even chess anymore. He's just going to take his own pieces. And you got to admit, kind of a brilliant maneuver. Now he's attacking your bishop. Truly, this is the might of Napoleon Bonaparte. Chat, what piece do you want to move? It's not chess anyways. Yeah, but it's kind of chess.
Hey Boog, your hair looks great. I can barely see the bald spot.
Thank you. There's still this big bald spot, though. I really got to... Okay, 42% of people are terrified by Napoleon. The thing is, you guys are whooping his ass at this point, but in the end game, he's going to cheat so
Anal
hard.
beads would help because at that level of chess, all you would need is for someone to
Okay, you're
bust the
selecting
beads and
bishop.
you would know there's a specific move to look out for and they would find it.
Where do you want to move your bishop?
Fun Napoleon fact, he's currently still alive and is a streamer on Twitch. He's balding and traps people in his basement.
Yeah, we've never seen Doug and Napoleon in the same room. Awfully suspicious.
How dare you accuse me of cheating in chess? I didn't even order those anal beads. They just showed up, I promise.
Sorry, Heinrich McGoober. I didn't mean it. I should have done my own research first. Okay, you
Hey
are moving
dog,
your bishop.
Do you know that a guy on YouTube
back
has
up
made
here.
another YouTuber cheats at chess boxing with a B-plug?
No. I'm not aware of that. I don't know how much a vibrating anal beads would help you in a
Maybe you
boxing
could
match.
instruct Napoleon to talk about the pieces like actual soldiers to make this more dramatic.
That's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna tell him to name his soldiers and to bring up the hemorrhoids. Great idea. Great idea. Great move, Napoleon. Their bishop ran away like a coward. Back to h6. H5, sorry. H5. I can't, undo what I'm telling you. So move to h5, okay? Also, you have hemorrhoids. Could you talk about that? Also, could you name your pieces and describe a little bit of their personality before you move them? Okay, Napoleon, what do you want to do next? That seemed pretty good, right? I think you'll handle that well.
Hey Doug, the YouTuber did that thing did put a vibrator in a player ass in Ludwig's chess/boxing
Really?
tournament.
That's awesome. That's very funny. Let me tell you, I was there on stage, or not on stage, in the crowd watching that
Doug,
event.
I got into
I didn't notice a
Napoleon's
thing.
mind. I am using anal beads, reading War and Peace, cheating on my wife and ordering a baguette at a cafe. I am realizing that Napoleon is a genius and we have no shot unless we all insert beads.
That's the real lesson of today.
These minor annoyances of body and mind shall not deter me from ultimate victory. Now, behold, as my bishop on c1, known as the ferocious Francois for his temperament, leaps into the fray, landing gracefully on e2. Eyes forever on the enemy. He's prepared
almost
to
a legal
unleash his
move.
wrath. Don't be mistaken. The warrior spirit of these pieces,
It's directly into the
reinforced by my
bishop. Why would he do
strategic
that?
acumen and the precision granted by my vibrating anal beads, shall wipe away your coalition with the force of 1,000 hurricanes. And
Okay,
as for the hemorrhoids,
you guys are up.
Such trivial affairs have no bearing on the might of Napoleon Bonaparte. Hear my words, Twitch chat coalition, and tremble before the power of the French Empire. Let the personality and ferocity of my pieces engulf the battlefield, rendering you utterly helpless and defeated in the face of glory.
Okay, you're selecting the bishop. He doesn't seem to think his hemorrhoids are going to cause any issues. I think the beads have gone to his brain. Okay, where do you want to move your bishop? The thing is, again, he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. If you move your bishop in, he's almost certainly going to sack it. I feel like he's going to take it. So just be warned here, right? Just be warned. The instant you make a move, he locks on. It's worth it. I think it is worth it. That's his last actual good piece. Okay. Twitch chat's voted. And you will be moving your bishop forward and taking his last non-pawn piece. All of his pieces are queens, though. That's true. Happy Pride Month. At this point, the thing is, you guys have everything set up to win a normal chess game, except he's gonna fucking cheat. So I don't know if you're set up for like an easy win or this is gonna be insanely hard to pin him down. His anal beads are medieval hemorrhoid treatment. That's true. Okay, Napoleon, their dastardly bishop swooped in and took our bishop at e2. Now you've just got pawns left. And your king at f2. Their bishop is at e2. They also have a bishop at d6. And their pieces are in the places I mentioned before. Sir, what would you like to do next? Also, the doctor just called and said he's going to prescribe you extra hemorrhoid cream for the rest of the game. Let's see what he has.
We're going to take those anal beads for ourselves, Napoleon.
Yeah, winner takes all. Can't he just kill the piece? He's not in chat.
Just opened
He's
the
not in
stream
chat.
to every talking about the sweet embrace of anal beads.
It's true.
If we got to fight back, we could arm ourselves with BDSM gear and go GIMP mode on Napoleon with gusto.
Don't ever say GIMP mode in my channel. I don't like it. It just doesn't. It doesn't. Jesus
Let
Christ.
them rejoice over a minor victory, for it shall be short-lived. Now I present you the fierce Flandrin Flash. Feel the thunder
what?
as my pawn from G2 leaps forward to G4, showcasing the power of determination and resistance deep within every French soldier.
Okay.
This bold advance exemplifies the spirit of the Grand Army.
You could have
Swift
taken-
and unyielding,
you
even
could
in
have
the
taken
face of
the-
adversity. With the unwavering guidance
Now
of
he's
my
just in line of
vibrating
fire.
anal beads, I shall prove to the Twitch chat coalition that they're woefully
Chat, you're up.
underestimating the sheer force of the French Empire. As for the hemorrhoid cream, let the doctor do their work. But know this. Even the most insignificant distractions cannot deter Napoleon Bonaparte from securing victory on the battlefield.
Okay,
or
you're moving the
chessboard.
bishop.
Prepare to meet your doom, pitiful coalition.
Where do you want to move? This pawn is going full GIMP mode on us. Why? That's like the worst move. It's like the one move that loses a piece, dude. He may be a blind T-Rex. Oh god, okay. Bishop moves forward, and you take his pawn. At least he didn't have a name that time, so we don't have to feel too bad. Ugh. Those sneaky Twitch chat coalition devils! The bishop moved back and took your noble pawn at g4. Now, you have a pawn at h2, a pawn at d4, a pawn at c3, a pawn at b2, and a pawn at a2. Your king is at f2. Their pieces are currently a bishop at g4, a bishop at d6, a rook at a7, a rook at h8, a knight at b8, their king at f7, and pawns at b7, c7, g7, and h7. Sir, your plan is all coming to fruition. Will you take the final blow right now? Tell him he can go full GIMP mode. I'll tell him that next time.
I've listened to every audio recording of Napoleon in existence, and I can confirm that he sounds identical to this AI.
I mean, the first part of that sentence is true. We all have.
We blundered. His king has a straight line to take our king.
Okay. You keep telling him his plan is coming to fruition. I'm not convinced it is. Napoleon Bonaparte's whole thing is that he would feint, right? He would have some enemy army attack, make them think they were winning, and then swoop around from
Time
behind.
draws near for deliverance, and the stage shall be set for la grande finale. Rejoices my pawn, the galloping Gascon, barrels forward from f2 to f3, showing them the raw, inextinguishable spirit of French defiance.
There isn't
no
one.
matter how many pieces they take,
That's a king.
the heart of my soldiers remains unbroken. The vibrating anal beads and the cries of France
Sir,
fuel
that's
my
not-
unstoppable advance. The Twitch chat coalition, like so many before them, shall crumble beneath the might of the French Empire. Prepare yourselves. There are no more tomorrows for you, Twitch chat coalition. Only the eternal
sir-
shame of defeat by the hands of
Sir, I
Napoleon Bonaparte.
can't do this
The
move.
sun shall soon
That's
set
not a
on your
pawn, and
pitiful
it puts you
efforts
in
as
check.
the French flag flies
I
high
can't
over
do
your
that.
smoldering ruins. Vive la France!
You're so smart, sir. God, you're brilliant. Unfortunately, that is a king. That's not a pawn at f2. You can't do that. What would you like to do? God, he's fucking brilliant. Let him cook. The only rules for Napoleon, the only rules R1. He cannot directly kill your king. He has to checkmate you. And 2, he cannot stay in check. If he's able to get out of check, he has to do that. So he can't move his pawn up into the bishop.
Napoleon Bonaparte? More like Napoleon blown apart.
Shit, dude.
Sacre bleu! It appears even the greatest strategists can be momentarily clouded by their subordinates' blunders.
It is
No
not my
matter,
fault.
I shall recalibrate and initiate the devastating Avignon avalanche. Watch as my brave pawn Toulouse Thunder at a 2 charges forward to A4, prepared to destroy the enemy alliance on the front lines.
He wants
Each
this
move
guy-
filled with the courage of the French inches me closer to seizing victory. Fueled by the relentless vibrations of the anal beads, my genius will dismantle the Twitch chat coalition one piece at a time.
Twitch chat, you're
Be
up.
forewarned, my adversaries. Each move you take only hastens your ultimate defeat.
That
May
was
you
a legal
learn
move.
a valuable lesson as history will remember. As the Grand Army, led by Napoleon Bonaparte, conquered both the battlefield and the chessboard.
12% of people are terrified by his relentless vibrations. Okay, you want to move the rook. Where to?
The odds are against us. We are fighting against a great beast on the battlefield with slim odds to win. Or as the French would say, omelette du fromage.
That's what they say. Okay, you guys are moving your rook to take the pawn.
They should make a death penalty that results in the convict being horribly electrified in the ass with a taser anal bead.
You guys have killed the pawn named Toulouse Thunder.
If you win, can you play the Broforce themed Strident to reaffirm our Americanness?
I don't have that. Broforce themed Strident. That sounds like a song I should... How do I say this name? Real quick. We'll come back to that later. Watch as my brave pawn Toulouse Thunder. Is it Toulouse? I don't know how to say French, as you've probably figured out by now. Is it Toulouse? How do I say that? Tool House. Toulouse. Okay. Is it literally Toulouse? It's Toulouse. Okay. Not Toulouse. Tool time. Tool House. U2s. Okay, I'm just gonna... Sir, a devastating report from the battlefield. Toulouse Thunder has fallen to an enemy rook. Those bastards! Don't let them get away with it, sir! Their rook moved up to A4 to take it. What would you like to do next?
As one of the few
Do it for
countries who
Toulouse!
never went against Napoleon I, do hope he comes out on top.
I keep telling him I should have been. Now it's time for full GIMP mode. Okay, alright, we'll see what he does to avenge Toulouse. Is he gonna address it? I hope we get a eulogy. I want a eulogy about Toulouse. Toulouse was my fucking boy, dude. We used to go get ice cream cakes from Baskin-Robbins together. 1800.
Despicable
Baskin-Robbins.
knaves, their underhanded tactics will be their downfall. It's time for the spectacular Cannes Crush.
Ooh.
My loyal pawn, Dauntless Dijon, stands ready at B2 and boldly advances to B4, prepared to exact vengeance upon the enemy rook.
Well,
My soldiers, like all Frenchmen, will rise stronger from each loss, fueled by the memory of their fallen comrades. The vibrating anal beads hum with determination, sharpening my focus as the endgame approaches. Let the cries of
endgame
France
is
pierce the
approaching.
heavens.
Chat, you're up.
The Twitch Chat Coalition cannot run or hide from the unyielding might of the Grand Armée led by Napoleon Bonaparte. Enjoy these fleeting moments of false victory, for soon your empire shall be reduced to ashes.
Am I allowed to remind him that he can cheat? Okay, you want to move the rook. Where are you moving him? Because I'm going to be honest, it's not looking that good. Even with him blatantly cheating. Like, he just killed your queen illegally, and he's still losing so bad.
You can eat hamster on most continents besides North and South America. So all of Europe, Asia, Africa and Australia.
That's cool. Doesn't mean I'm going to do that, but... Wait, you're not taking the pawn? Okay, interesting. Chat is going to move their rook down and put Napoleon in check. The pawn isn't free. Well, that assumes that Napoleon would kill it, okay? And Napoleon is anything but orthodox. Great news, Emperor Napoleon. They moved their rook to A2, putting your king in check. Which means everything's coming into line. It's time, sir, to go full GIMP mode. What do you want to do? Your king is currently in check at F2. They've got a bishop at G4, the rook at A2, and a bishop at D6.
Guinea pig meat is high in protein and low in fat and cholesterol, and is described as being similar to rabbit and the dark meat of chicken. The animal may be served fried, broiled or roasted, and in urban restaurants may also be served in a casserole or a fricassee.
That's cool.
This order
But, you know, like in Germany, you can legally hire a woman to shit on your chest. That doesn't mean I'm going to go do that. So I'm good with my current diet. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, fantastic! Nothing invigorates me quite like a challenge. Now let us activate the Marseillaise Marvel and show them the true meaning of resilience. My fierce king leaps from F2 to F1, displaying agility and escaping the enemy rook's futile attempt to
He's
check.
so
True
agile.
French never surrender. As the battle intensifies, the vibrating anal beads bestow upon me the insight of 1,000 strategists.
Okay,
guiding
Twitch
me
chat,
to
you're up.
victory. The Twitch Chat Coalition's feeble attempts to checkmate me shall fail, as I, Napoleon Bonaparte, defy their every move. Prepareth thyself for annihilation, Coalition! As the scent of victory draws near, a tidal wave of destruction shall sweep through your
You're
ranks,
selecting
and
the
I will
rook.
achieve checkmate with the power of the French Empire!
This definitely isn't going on YouTube. Actually, the whole chess game isn't, but just me talking about a woman shitting on my chest. Only that line will be uploaded as a full video. Okay, you're moving the rook. Where do you want the rook to go? Go. Dude, he can cheat. How is he losing this badly? I mean, at least he got out of check that time.
I can't wait to find out what Napoleon will do with his rocket.
Oh god, how far behind are we on alerts? Okay, chat moves their rook across here and starts shooting down the E
Doug, I love
column.
these streams with Ludwig. I thought he was better at chess though.
He's been away from France too long. He's Americanized too much. He gave up cheating. I'm gonna recap the whole board to him.
Can Napoleon use an illegal move to get out of checkmate?
No. If he's in checkmate, you win. Because otherwise it would just literally never end. That is the ending. You have to get him in a pincer vice that he cannot escape from.
Doug can make illegal moves. Napoleon makes illegal move. Doug, wait, you can't do that.
He can do it as long as he gets out of check. That's the only requirement.
Hey Doug, I don't know how to play chess. Would Diablo-Polion the cheater be willing to tutor me?
I'll ask him later. Yeah, there's another. I accidentally added another blue dot. Sorry. Napoleon. Oops. Napoleon, sir. I'm gonna be honest. It's looking grim. We're down to just 4 pawns and the king at F1. They have a rook at A2, a bishop at G4, a bishop at D6, a knight at B8, a rook at E8, the king at F7, and pawns at B7, C7, G7, and H7. I want to remind you, sir, with the war this close to ending, it's time to pull off the white gloves. You can literally cheat and do whatever you want. There's also 3 blue dots. The rooks are advancing, sir. Now's the time for something brilliant. What do you do?
Call him Neapolitan on this next turn because chat is going to cream him.
He's gonna go avatar mode, okay?
Not surprised Napoleon doesn't move his king. The French have a history with regicide.
True.
Bacardi isn't rum, it's vodka. Rum is a spirit made from molasses distilled in a copper pot. Vodka is a spirit made from any sugar, mainly potatoes or grain. Bacardi doesn't use molasses.
TIL.
The excitement of the grand finale is upon us.
Okay.
Brace for the Napoleon Ultra Paradox.
Oh,
My
shit.
king, empowered with the full might of the French Empire,
King?
delivers a coup de grace by teleporting directly next to their king at E7, pinning him down like an iron gauntlet.
You can't do that.
These
That
pawns,
puts you in
guided by
check.
the spirit of a countless fallen Frenchmen, bravely surround the enemy king, joining the battle like the fearless warriors of the Grand Army.
Wait, what?
As the vibrating anal beads amplify my mastery of strategy,
He's saying
even
the pawns
battlefield's rules
surround
bend
the
to my
king.
every whim. Witness Twitch chat coalition as you are utterly decimated by a single earth-shattering move. In the face of such
He
brilliance,
can't
you will
move to
submit
check.
to the inevitable truth. The French Empire, led by the unmatched genius of Napoleon Bonaparte, has emerged victorious.
That is checkmate. He can't put himself into checkmate. Wait, it's not checkmate. He could move here. Well, I mean, he can't put himself into check. That's been the rule. He cannot, like, put himself into check or stay in check. No, the knight. Oh, shit, you're right. Is there a single other space on the board that is checkmate other than this space? Why did he pick this one as what he wants to do? And we have to run it back. We have to run it back. That's brilliant, sir. However, that's literally the worst spot on the board. That is checkmate if you move to E7 because of all the pieces there. At least you can't move your king there. What would you like to do, sir? Okay.
AI grad student here. The amount of tokens matters less than the type of information you can represent with transformer embeddings. Plus there are factors like local attention that complicate things.
I'm sure it is a lot more complex than I realized. I just know the super simple, you know, read the OpenAI API docs, and that's pretty much it. Okay, this has to be a huge move. You guys are moving in. You're like 2 moves away from mate if he doesn't do something.
Mon Dieu, any minor misstep, I assure you, is the fault of my generals
It's
rather
not-
than mine. No matter, for I shall unleash Le Havre Hammer.
Okay.
Watch as my pawn, the indomitable Grenoble Goliath, gallantly
Ooh.
surges from D4 to D5, dividing enemy forces
that's
and
your
threatening
move.
their shameful bishop at D6.
That's your
All
move.
is going according to my master plan, and the reverberating force of my vibrating anal beads will pave the way to victory.
That's the
It
move
only
that he
takes
does.
one stroke of French
Okay,
brilliance
chat,
to
you're
sweep
up.
these coalition fools off the board, leaving them aghast in the wake of Napoleon.
He went from the
Bonaparte's
shittiest
tactical
move on the
mastery.
entire
Raise
board
your heads high, my
to the
loyal
next
soldiers,
shittiest
for
move
the
on the
day
entire
of
board.
reckoning is upon us. The win shall be ours, proving once and for all the unstoppable might of the French Empire. Tremble, Twitch, chat coalition.
Okay, you wanna move
as
Bishop.
The noose tightens.
Wait, why would you want to move Bishop? 9% of people are still terrified of him.
No chat, we should move the knight to D. D's nuts, got him.
Get him, mods. Okay, you're moving the Bishop. Where you want to move?
If he can take our king without checkmating it, I don't think Napoleon will be smart enough to checkmate it. So we can just use our king to capture his pieces.
I mean, he could just take all of the pieces individually.
Please make Napoleon silent. His voice is like nails on a chalkboard.
You're just saying that you don't like my voice. It is literally me. Okay.
I can cross out being bullied by AI on my bingo card now.
Chat moves the Bishop down to H3, putting the king in check. He's probably just going to take your bishop with his pawn.
Would you let Napoleon spawn in new pieces on the board? Cause that's usually what happens in the endgame. He starts spawning new pieces to the board.
Does he? I don't think he should straight up spawn pieces. Napoleon, they've moved their bishop up to H3, putting your king at F1 in check. You have a pawn at H2. How do you get out of this sticky situation? It's looking dire, sir. We need your top strategy.
Napoleon's voice makes me want to shove a baguette in his mouth.
He's a beautiful boy, all right?
Any thoughts on quantum computing?
Nope. I do not know enough about that. As much as my opinion about things matters because I have a big YouTube channel, it definitely does not at all, and I don't know stuff. That was not leading him. That was telling him what pieces were nearby.
Oh, the battle reaches its climax. Allow me to execute the Montpellier Mirage.
Okay, that
With
sounds good.
unwavering courage, my steadfast pawn at H2 leaps forward to H3, capturing their devious bishop and saving my king from certain
Takes the
doom.
bishop. Great job.
Like the relentless power of the French infantry on the battlefield, my pawn's valor provides a shield for my almighty king. The vibrating anal beads buzz with a newfound fervor, sharpening my every move
Chat,
and strategy as the
you're
end
up.
approaches. Be warned. Twitch Chat Coalition, for each moment brings you closer to your demise. Your petty attempts to check the sovereign of the French Empire will be met with fierce resistance. Tremble before the boundless ingenuity of Napoleon Bonaparte.
We are truly witnessing the power of GIMP mode. The bishop is who you're selecting. Where do you want him? The challenge here, you can get him with your rooks. But like the noble French Tyrannosaurus, if he locks onto your rook, he'll just kill it.
Anal beads killed my father.
Okay, you're picking between two spots here. I think you want... Okay, never mind. You do want this. Okay. You're moving bishop down here to G3.
Napoleon may have the California croissant, but we can counter with the Pennsylvania peg.
Okay, Napoleon. Their bishops now hurtle forward, mindlessly throwing themselves into G3. You've got a pawn at H3, your king at F1, pawn at C3, B4, and D5. As a reminder, they have a rook at A2, a rook at E8, a knight at B8, a bishop at G3, a pawn at B7, a pawn at C7, a pawn at G7, and a pawn at H8. What do you do, sir? I just saw a line in chat I really love, which is, we have mate in 2 unless he cheats. What a great game of chess.
Who would you think will win in a chess match? AI Napoleon or Chris Snack?
Honestly, I don't know. He's doing a lot worse than I expected, given that he can
Napoleon's gone
completely
insane.
cheat. There's mate in 1? Oh shit, you're right.
Time to reveal a masterstroke known as the Orly outrage.
Get him.
Witness as my brave pawn, the valiant Valence, from D5 lunges forward to capture their pawn at C7 like a silent storm tearing through
Why
their
would you
defense.
do this?
This move
You're
embodies
king!
the French spirit's unbreakable resilience,
king!
holding together even in the face of the direst circumstances. The
But you're
vibrating
king, sir!
anal beads
You're
continue
king!
to bolster my tactical prowess, sharpening my keen mind and bringing us ever closer to victory. Your demise hastens, oh Twitch chat coalition.
I mean, at least he's
Soon
threatening
you will
your
be
knight.
but dust in the annals of history. A mere footnote in the saga
Chat,
of Napoleon
what do you wanna
Bonaparte's
do?
indomitable reign across the chessboard and over the Europe.
Maybe they don't see it.
Tremble in fear
Maybe
of
they don't
French
see the
Empire's
checkmate.
unmatched power.
Okay, you're moving the rook. Where to? Napoleon, sir! Emergency on the front! Their rook is advancing! I think they have checkmate! You have one chance to get them to forfeit out of sheer terror, or the war's over! What do you have to say to them? I'll rerun the vote. 51% or above on my face means you forfeit out of terror. Or you move your rook to E1. Stay strong, chat, but he's pretty terrifying.
You pitiful Twitch chat coalition, your days of trembling at my feet are numbered. As Emperor of the French Empire, I've conquered far greater foes than you on both the battlefield and the chessboard. Invincible as ever, with my vibrating anal beads bestowing
Let the
divine
vote begin.
strategic mastery. The hand of fate swiftly approaches to end your laughable resistance. Hear me as your doom looms,
A lot of
coalition.
people in chat
I
are
possess the
scared.
power to rewrite the
Lot of
very
people in
rules
chat
of
are scared.
chess. Surrender now, else a fate far worse than checkmate awaits your fragile king, and all your pieces will be scattered like leaves, lost to the winter wind. Choose wisely.
Hold the line.
For it is your
31%
final moment
here,
to
65.
kneel before the supreme intellect and might of Napoleon Bonaparte. Tremble and
We'll end it.
surrender, or face the wrath of a
In
legend.
3, 2, 1, chat makes the move. The rook moves forward. And congratulations, Twitch chat, you have defeated the smartest AI technology that humanity has created. Even though it could fucking cheat. Napoleon, sir, the war is over. You lost. Hand in your anal beads. Thrown by the... If he blames me, dude, if he fucking blames the general, I kept him out of check like 5 times. I safeguarded him from death like 5 times.
rigged. This entire affair was a farce, I say. My genius unparalleled, my cunning unmatched, my vibrating anal beads unstoppable, and yet here we stand. The fault lies with my myopic generals and their lack of vision. But know
No,
this,
it doesn't!
oh Twitch Chat Coalition, your victory
I
is
did
but
good!
a fleeting moment of fortune. It shall not deter the might of the French Empire, nor my resolve. Like the phoenix, Napoleon Bonaparte shall rise again, conquering foes on the battlefield and chessboard alike.
Jesus, take the
Mark
wheel.
my words, victory should be mine again, for I am Napoleon, the invincible emperor of the
Jesus,
French.
take the wheel.
A la prochaine, you wretched coalition.
I'll follow you to the ends of the earth, sir. Until next time. God, that's my fucking emperor. I really thought he would win. He can fucking cheat. He can just take anything at any time. How does he lose this? Ugh. Can we still surrender?
What is the sad piano song which goes na na na? Thanks.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yes, thanks.
You can send me an email with a clip, and I will answer it in like a month when I'm going through my emails. Ugh.
Doug, tell Neapolitan that Twitch chat is using 2 anal beads.
We've just received word from the front. Apparently their generals had 18 anal beads stored inside their rectum. Truly rigged, sir.
Can we make a Napoleon versus Pajama Sam chess battle?
Can. I feel like we're going to get as an AI language model, I don't have commentary on all the anal beads inside those person's ass.
Hey, Doug. Napoleon's hemorrhoids are actually historically significant considering they directly caused him to lose Waterloo.
Oh,
He couldn't sit on his horse, so couldn't see the battle failed.
interesting. I did not know that.
Hey, bien, the perfidy of the Twitch Chat Coalition knows no bounds. Such underhanded tactics cannot disguise their feeble attempts to keep up with the strategic genius of Napoleon Bonaparte and my trusty vibrating anal beads. History shall remember this day as the one when villainy was momentarily rewarded, but fear not.
You
the French
cheated
Empire
the
will
whole
rise
time.
again, more formidable than ever. Be prepared, coalition, for in our next encounter you shall fall to the might of the French Empire, led by the indomitable spirit, the unrivaled mind, Napoleon Bonaparte.
God bless you, sir. Chat remains undefeated in chess. Wait, that is literally true, right? You've played against me 3 times. You won twice and we drew once, right? You beat Ludwig and you beat Napoleon twice. We've played 6 games of chess on stream. Wow. That's actually kind of dope. We're invincible. We're ready to take on Magnus Carlsen, yeah. I'm going to call it there. I needed to do a short stream today because I am behind on work. I have various other things to do. And since this took 2 hours, I don't want to do an entire another chess game. We'll probably do another one in the future where it's like you can do multiple moves per turn. But this was a very fun game, and we'll end it there. Yeah,
Doug,
but I need
you
to
would
catch
ask
up on
about
stuff.
his
I've just been
little
behind for
Napoleon.
weeks.
Also gimp his ass.
Oh yeah, sorry. We are really behind on alerts, so we'll sit here for a bit and let that go through. Next stream should be Sunday, I believe. Yeah, I just got to do voiceover for videos, which takes some time because there's 3 different ones. And then I got to stream next week. I need to do some programming for. And then there's a stream concept that I want to try that I need to test out and see how it feels.
Let's go chat.
And then if it is cool, I want to challenge other streamers to it. And then if it's not cool, I'll just do it on stream and it'll be boring. What else do I need to do? Oh, there's some conversations
Napoleon
I have to do.
Would be winning if it weren't for
There's
his
sponsor
useless
stuff I have to
channel
plan.
creating rules and saying kings aren't pawns.
That is true. I did really fuck it up for him. 3 videos? Well, there's 3 ones that are coming up, which are Skyrim. If I look
Hey,
at stuff, I kill
just
them.
realized how this stream is
Pajama
timed
Sam.
perfectly for us sending a NASCAR stock car to Le
And
Mans
D&D.
that starts Saturday. USA, USA, USA.
Oh yeah, I said we would listen to the Broforce song.
Hold on guys, I need to take my dog out, give me 30 minutes.
Oops. What happened to the blue dot? What are the blue dots? Actually, don't tell me. It's something with this tool, but I don't know what it is. I don't want to know what the blue dots are.
Hello Douglas. Can you yell to wake up so I can use it as my morning alarm?
Ah, wake up. They're the eldritch being.
Has Doug never heard of the multiple heads theory of chess? Even the best chess player will always lose if they play against the 1,000 people. This
Okay.
is just in our favor.
Okay, I've had multiple people contact me and say that watching Twitch chat play chess is one of the most
Doug, a
infuriating
blue dot has
experiences they've
appeared
ever
on my
had.
Desk. What do I do?
Get rid of that desk. Burn it. Like, multiple friends who are like, I play a lot of chess, and it is the most... I want to scream at my
To him
computer
asking the
when I
nicest
watch
way
Twitch
I
chat
know
play
how.
chess.
But since you suck
So I
at
don't
chess
think
and
it's the
Napoleon
advantage
is
you think it
ass at
is.
Chess, can you do a round against him?
Me versus Napoleon? With Napoleon cheating? I just don't... Chess just breaks my
BTW,
brain,
the way
dude.
cheating works with the anal beads is the vibrations can be sent in sort of codes so players know what to move and where to move. They have done this before, but vibrators and shoes, for example.
Oh, really? Interesting. So they just, like, Morse code his ass?
Hey, chat. Did you know that you can pay your Amazon Prime with your Twitch account to
Thank you.
claim one free subscription to a channel of your choice every month? Click the purple subscribe button to check if you have a free sub available. Poggies. No surrender jimping only raw.
No surrender, gimping only. My god. The vibrating shoe with sockfish. That's wild. Thank
I
you
need
for
to
all the
know.
Twitch primes.
It's been bothering me for about a couple months. Have you streamed on Ludwig's channel yet?
No. The concept is very funny, but I realize it's kind of a big deal if I do that, because he has 3 million followers who are going to get a notification that
do
he's
this with
live
the
for
game
the first time in
publisher.
3 years. Or 2 years, or however long it's been. So it's like actually kind of a big deal that I need to... I can't just throw myself up on there. I was thinking one would be install OBS in a Walmart
Hey Doug,
on one of their laptops.
Technology is clever and all, but can it tell me how to get some mates or a girlfriend?
Probably not. But I think that would get him banned. I don't know. I need to think through it. But no, I have not done that yet. I will at some point. He gave me his stream
I feel
key
like this is the rise
twice.
for a new Twitch chat nemesis. I can't wait for the team up between Napoleon and Claude.
Do it on the anniversary. I mean, I could really fuck with him and be like, wait, I could, because I know how to do all this AI stuff.
Three's nuts.
I could.
Got him.
Oh god, I could really fuck with Ludwig. I could make an AI voice of him, and even make like an AI deepfake that's like, I want to announce I'm returning to Twitch, and then he
Remember
signs
for
off.
next time,
That would-
Napoleon has access to magic.
That would like really fuck his week up. that would be a problem. That's like not good. Isn't that illegal? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's pretty unethical. I think he'd love that up until there's all sorts of contractual things that he runs into problems with.
Hey Doug, I just wanted to thank you for being so funny and entertaining. My girlfriend broke up with me last month after a 5-year relationship, but your
shit.
streams and
Sorry,
the
man.
VODs were still able to put a smile on my face.
I hope you feel better.
Hey Doug, please start reminding me to use my Prime sub. I'm mostly watching your VODs, and when I'm not watching you live for a while I forget I have it.
Nah, I don't want to. But now chat is just doing my job for me, as always, so they're good at reminding you guys. Chat is excited about your divorce. At least there's that silver lining. It is okay. I did see somebody suggest that I should stream on Twitch. Wait, okay, another great idea. Next time, because Twitch just came out with these new rules about how you can't simulcast, right? You can't. I mean, that's always been the case, but it's even stricter now. Where even if you aren't partnered, you cannot be streaming on your Twitch and on another platform. So they're like really strict about it. It used to only be if you were partnered, and now with this new terms, which are very stupid, that's what they're doing. So Twitch, Ludwig is not a Twitch partner anymore because he moved to YouTube. But what I could do is if he the next time he streams on YouTube, I just full screen his VOD and stream that on his Twitch channel, and then get his Twitch channel banned because he's simulcasting. And he'll be like, no, I was just on YouTube. But Twitch will be like, no, look right there. You're right there on Twitch. We can see you. It's the exact same stream. Oh, cool. We're caught up. Auction his stream key. Holy shit. Man, I wish I was more unethical, honestly. Like, I get... Oh. Caveman, thank you for the 12 months.
Hey Doug,
This is like
as
a real
trans
L
woman,
for the
can I
Doug
get a
Doug community.
trans rights from you? Happy Pride, everyone. Also, I'm getting snacks instead of alcohol with the rest of my paycheck.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel a little uncomfortable with people saying, hey Doug, can you say this for me? But I support the message. So, hell yeah, I hope you have a great Pride Month. Hope you're doing well. I very much do support trans folks. But hopefully you can understand why I get messages that are like, hey Doug, say this. Makes me feel like a parrot rather than a human. But yeah, hope you're having a good month. Can you say Daz Boo? No, literally anytime people have said message, be like, hey Doug, can you say cookie? I'm just like, no, dude, no, I don't wanna. I'm like a person. I'm like an individual human. Like, like, no. Okay. Rosa stream on Ludwig's channel. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, we just like rebroadcast the
Do the simulcast thing but deep fake your face onto his stream.
That's so weird. Okay. There are some really good ideas. I'm leaning towards doing something that doesn't
Doug,
involve
Can
me.
you say that you are awesome?
No. Hey Doug, say hi chat. No. But you're thinking it though. I guess yeah, you can
Hey Doug,
you can say
should
Doug,
stream on
you can
Ludwig's
think about
channel,
this.
And it's just streaming your Twitch page and chat, but you're offline.
I think the options are funnier if it's not me. I think it's funnier if it's not me. All right.
Hey Doug, can you say no, I don't want to say that?
Yes. Got him. All right, Napoleon, it's the end of the stream.
Really Maze commercials 24/7 on Ludwig's Twitch.
That's a good idea. Oh, sorry, you're still listening. Anyways, Napoleon, it's the end of the stream. Any final farewell words to Twitch chat before we
Would be a Twitch
send
chat
off for the day?
tournament possible where different chats fight in a single elimination tournament against each other. I bet we would win with the anal beats.
I mean, it's definitely possible. That could be fun. I don't know. It's hard. Yeah, that could be cool. I don't know. I mean, because, you know, Ludwig and I did the stream where our chats played, so you could obviously just apply that to a bracket. I think it'd be fun. There's various ways to kind of cheat it a little bit is the problem, I think. Like, if you can just designate one guy to, like, listen to that person who has, like, super high, you know, ELO, right? What's it called in chess? Is ELO, right? Not MMR. MMR is not the right word for chess, right?
Your Twitch is just the embodiment of the boys group chat.
I don't know what that means. Man, Napoleon's really confused by that. It's taken a while. Man said ELO. It's
I think it's
ELO,
wise
not
to not
ELO.
pout the trans rights. The new changes in TERS will penalize you for getting paid to make a political stand or something like that.
No, no, it's nothing to do with that. It's just I just feel weird if somebody's like, "Hey, Doug, do this thing," right? I'd rather organically respond to stuff that's going on. You say your thing, I'll say my thing, in whatever way feels genuine to me. It has nothing to do with political stuff.
After our glorious win, we now have
Dude,
the
he is, like,
slightly
frozen.
used communal anal beads. Now that stream is over, we can finally enjoy our victory.
Gross. It's gross. So at this
AI
point,
Napoleon takes
Oh, there it
over
goes.
Ludwig's channel and talks about France for an hour straight.
that is actually kind of funny. If it's just AI Napoleon on Ludwig's channel. There are funny options. Jesus
Au
Christ,
revoir,
so
dear
loud.
Twitch chat audience.
Hey, Doug,
For now,
stop
the
being a bad
encroaching
streamer.
darkness of night
Look
may
at you,
temporarily
good
dampen the
parrot.
glorious tales of Napoleon's strategic genius, but know that
Goodbye,
with every
Napoleon.
sunrise, my grand army and I shall return to the battlefield. As you lay your weary heads to rest tonight, let the memory of my cunning chess tactics, vibrating anal beads, and the sheer force of French pride live on in your dreams and fuel your spirits. For it is written that the day shall come when Napoleon Bonaparte
Okay,
returns to
he's still
crush
talking about
his
himself.
foes and seize his rightful place.
I just
as
wanted
the
something about Twitch
emperor
chat.
of
I
the
didn't- like,
European
about saying-
continent. Until then, mes amis, dream of glorious battles, fierce strategies.
I just wanted you to say
and
goodbye.
The fierce echo of French victory. Vive la France et vive l'empereur. Bonne nuit, empereur.
Orisius F, thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. And kind message. He said bye in French. He's so humble. He is the least humble fake person I've ever met. Cool. I'm going to raid Alpharad. Alpharad is doing a Neon White tournament, which is fucking, that game is so sick. I need to beat it. I haven't beat it. Neon White's super, super, super fun. And is doing a tournament with a bunch of people who haven't played it before, which looks like a lot of fun. So go check out Alpharad and say hi and all that good stuff. As a reminder, do not spam in other people's channels. Do not spam our memes in other people's channels. Be respectful. A raid is like you go in, you say hi, you know, say that you're here, and then you participate in what's going on in that chat. If you go in there and spam random irrelevant shit, I will permaban you in my channel. I really, really, really want to stop that because it's not respectful of other folks. I know that the vast majority of people here are like respectful adults who don't do that. There's enough people who do that I'm just reminding those guys. But anyway, go say hi to Alpha. Check out some Neon White. You know, one last F for Harambe, and I should be back Sunday. All right, bye everybody. Fun stream. Later.